Welcome back, Silver Bull fans. Welcome back to Silver Bull channel. We're getting near the end of the year, and what's silver doing? It actually dropped below $30 an ounce US. So that was interesting. We'll see whether it was just that temporary one-day drop or whether it's going to make a sustained drop. And I don't think it'll go below 25, but we'll see. Might be a good time to buy below 30. If we let's see if we can bring up some historical charts here, see what it's been doing, and we'll look at this year, and we'll look at last year as well. And here we go. Let's have a look. And so 2010 is when we saw it come off that $15 low US, and up it went. 2011 is when we saw it nearly hit $50 an ounce. And since then, we haven't really seen it get back up to those highs. We've seen it over 40, but we haven't seen that surge that we were having. And it ended 2011 around $30 an ounce. And it looks like that's where we're going to end 2012. So it's been a year where we haven't had mass movement. We've got down to, we didn't even get to a low of 25 by the looks, but we haven't got to any major highs either. So silver's been rather static. It's been a dead year for silver. Where to next for us silver bugs? Well, if you're a stacker like myself, you're stacking for the long term, and therefore a better chart is, the 10-year chart. If you're someone who's wanting to make a quick killing, well, Silver Bull channel is probably not your cup of tea. If you're someone who wants to see silver go to the moon, the numbers aren't showing us that in the last 3 years. We haven't seen that, if we're going to be brutally honest. But for a stacker, yeah, silver, still has its advantages of long-term fighting inflation. Maybe the reason we've seen silver stagnant is we're actually seeing an economy that's stagnant, a worldwide economy that's stagnant. We still have problems in Europe that haven't been sorted that, may make for a very disastrous 2012. In fact, there's conditions in Europe probably very similar to what we saw in 1913 and what they saw in 1939, or the early 30s. Huge amounts of debt, huge amounts of unemployment, and big problems. In the US, we have problems where we have a increasingly divided group of people. We have those on the left who, are happy to throw away the Constitution and do anything for a bit of security, and those on the right who say no, we want to keep our guns, and are very wary of a big bloated government wanting to further erode their rights in the claim of being able to protect them better. Quick look at gold. I know the Silver Bull channel, we're not huge on gold, but gold's held up well. We haven't seen any major drop in gold really. It's still still over $1,500 an ounce. So it too is off its peak, which was 1900. So where are we going to see? I'm surprised. I think most of us are surprised in the precious metals market that, given the amount of quantitative easing and other things that are going on, that gold and silver haven't seen more activity. It may be that your average investor still has no idea, and certainly the vast herd of people haven't yet woken up to gold and silver being a place of safety. Whether that changes or not will depend much on what happens in the economies of the world. So, we'll have to see. I'm still going to keep stacking. I still think silver's better than just plain old paper. And, you can see over the 10-year moving average, it's been quite a large increase. And I think, we've probably found a new floor around $25 an ounce. Unless industrial demand was to die off completely, I don't see it going back below $20 US an ounce. And I don't know that silver's gone up that much. That may be more a reflection of the devaluation of the US dollar. That they've printed so much of the US dollar. What you're seeing here in the increase of the price of silver is actually merely the decrease in the value or the purchasing power of the US dollar. And if they're going to keep devaluing the US dollar, we're going to keep seeing increase in the price of commodities. Okay, that's my view for the year. Feel free to put your comments below. Are you still stacking, or are you at a level where you're happy with your stack? Personally, I'm probably one of those stackers who it's a bit of an addiction now. I like the silver stuff, and even though my stack's not huge by some other people's standard, I'll keep adding to it, every now and again. As I promised, when I get AdSense income, mainly from this YouTube channel, I'll use it to go out and buy more silver and then share that silver purchase with you. So, I'm not making huge sacrifices to stack a huge amount of silver, but I do have some there. What's your philosophy? Are you all in? Do you put all your money in silver? Are you partially in? Are you one of those ones who has 10% of their investments in precious metals? Whereabouts are you when it comes to investments? I wish everyone a happy Christmas and a great new year. And let's hope it's not doom and gloom in 2013. Let's hope it is a great year. That's Silver Bull Channel out.